Hello people, and today we are going to be playing the 191 Multicart. The blue 191 as I'm going to call it, simply because I have two 191 Multicarts, the other one being pink and slightly mangy looking, but that's for another time. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Multicart as you can see in this picture. Now, one thing that you might notice is Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously. But yeah, don't expect to find some Mario on this thing, because, well, you'll see. There's also a few other games listed on, well, or at least a few pictures of other games like Battle City, and some weird looking bloke kicking some other bloke. But yeah, that's those games. Yep, the camera looks pretty normal, alright. And yes, let us start this Multicart. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Now yes, as you may notice, the system the menu uses is a bit weird. As you can see, you pick something and it highlights the game and a sort of page. And as you can see at the bottom it says press select to specify the page that you want to go on. So if I press select on Atlantis, which I'll show you in a bit, it'll go on to page 2. And yeah, up and down to select the game, start plays the game, of course. So we start off with the new type. Now the new type is known as Adventures of Dino Ricky in America. Now basically this game is like it's a good and yet really frustrating shoot 'em up, as I will show you. Basically you go around and shoot stuff and try not to get hit. Trust me, try not to get hit is like the most important thing in this game. Simply because if you get hit, as I might show you in a bit, your weapons and such get downgraded, which is really ludicrous because usually in a okay, I don't know what the hell happened there. But usually in a shoot 'em up, you lose your upgrades when you die. But in this game, you get hit once and you get downgraded and your weapons get downgraded, which, like I said, is ludicrous and kind of unnecessary for a game this difficult. Trust me, this game, I can't even beat the first level, to be honest. That's how difficult it is. And what really makes this game as difficult as it is all this platforming spiel, which is like near impossible in this game. I can do it, it's just incredibly difficult. And game number 2 is Atlantis. Now I was expecting this to be Atlantis no not so, but no, it's actually yeah, Adventure Island, or whatever it's called in Japan. I forget the title. But yes, this is of course Adventure Island, the NES classic that was known as Wonder Boy pretty much everywhere else aside from the MSX, I think. Yep, this is basically Hudson Soft's complete and utter rip-off of the arcade game by Sega. And as you can see, it's basically the same thing except with different music, and instead of Wonder Boy you have Master Higgins, which is an awesome name for a video game character. It's kind of sounds like a snooker player. But yeah, just a quick go at the first level here. Probably going to die in a second. Oh, maybe not. But very fun game. It's also very difficult, in my personal opinion. I'm not very good at this one, to be honest. Like, I've seen people complete this pretty easily, and well, let's just say they're a lot better at this game than I am. Like, pretty much when I get to like when I get to like the boss, I'll just completely lose it because I just can't jump high enough to actually hit the boss because I'm a noob like that. But yes, that's the so-called Atlantis. Game number 3 is Legend, which sadly is the Legend Cage. I say sadly because I'm not a big fan of this game. Basically, this princess or whatever gets captured by a ninja, and you have to save her with the with the most feminine looking ninja in, well, pretty much just ever. You know, it's like Naruto can walk out with his head held high when compared to this. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not exactly a fan of that. Now what really ruins this game for me is the cheap deaths, because half the time you can't even dodge what's coming at you. Like, a ninja will just randomly fly into you and do that. I mean, you know, it's just, when I explain this stuff, like everything just happens in perfect timing somehow. It's like the game wants me to show how unfair it is, which it pretty much does. I can beat this, I have beaten this game before, pretty much. As in, I've beaten a loop of it. And then, like, after the loop, it's just basically just the same thing again, except with different colours, and I think the ninjas are a little more difficult, but I'm not entirely sure. And I've died, game over, screw it. Now this is kind of like the main reason I'm showing off this multicart, jewellery. Now, as you can probably tell, this game is actually a complete hack of magic jewellery, the sort of unlicensed classic, and yeah, sorry I kind of shaped the camera there. Should be fine now. Yeah, as you can see, you have the menu for Magic Jewellery 2. In fact, a lot of the graphics here are used in the main menu, which is kind of odd. But yeah, as you can see, instead of having all the different graphics with the shapes or whatever, here you have the option of picking a one-player game or a two-player game, because this game has no total screen whatsoever, so there's no, you know, there's no way of finding out what the real name of this game is, with the possible exemption of, yeah, I can't even talk, with the possible exemption of ROM dump, but I can't get this game dumped because I don't know how to, unless I send it to someone else to dump it, I guess. But yeah, a couple of differences you'll notice, for anyone that's familiar with this game, is that yeah, first off, you may notice that this game quite clearly takes place in Moscow, which is odd, because usually in Magic Jewellery it takes place in New York, but here they seem to have changed the locale to Moscow for whatever reason, which is a bit odd because this is actually based off columns, not Tetris, so I don't know what's up there. And another thing that's worth pointing out is the music, because there is only one song that plays through the entire game, whereas as opposed to the original Magic Jewellery where there was like 8 different songs, I think, something like that. I forget what song this is actually, to be honest. Actually no, I think it was the song from level 7, I think. But yeah, not much more to say here. So let's move on to game number 5, which, speak of the devil, is Tetris. 1990 new game, push start. Thank you. As you can see, it's Tengen Tetris, which is good because Tengen Tetris is without doubt the best version of Tetris you could probably get, or whatever. Yeah, Tengen Tetris is a pretty good game actually. Now, if only Nintendo knew that incorporating the 2-player mode into a Tetris game was a good idea, I wouldn't mind that being included instead. But oh, whoops. Stupidity from yours truly. And yes, not much more to say about Tetris, other than the high score screen was cut out for whatever reason. But next up is Super Mario. If you don't know what this game is, you don't have to be watching this video. But as you can see, it's basically Super Mario, except the logo is removed for some odd reason. Yep, it's the NES classic that everyone has played. It's like, if you haven't played this game, you wouldn't be watching this video. It's as simple as that. You know, it's like the game that repaired the industry pretty much. It's like, if it weren't for this game, we wouldn't be playing the shite that people play nowadays, like Call of Duty and the recently deceased Guitar Hero series. Thankfully it was deceased. But yeah, that's enough of Mario. I'm sure you've seen that game about 50 million times before. So let's go on to Bomberman, which is of course Bomberman. I'm sure you know what Bomberman is. Most people do. Yep, it's that game where you bomb stuff, pretty much. Hence the name, Bomberman. Okay, I could have easily died there, but I didn't, because I'm awesome, and I don't deserve to die. Whoops. Yeah, I'm sure you know what Bomb-man's like. It's a game where you bomb things. You know, you kill the enemies and then you try to find a door that just appears magically. And that's pretty much it. It's alright, although it's a bit dated for these days. I mean, you could just play on the, I mean, when you got Bomb-man on the PS1, it's a bit, yeah. 1942, which is, of course, the shooter. Now, I'm sure you know what 1942 is. It is, of course, the classic where you shoot stuff while annoying music plays in the background. That's pretty much it. Yep, you fight the Japanese, I believe. Although when compared with the arcade version, the hit detection is a bit off, as I might show you here, although probably not. It's more a matter of luck in terms of actually showing you. But yeah, classic game. The porting is not perfect, but it will do. And yes, this is of course a classic. Yeah, you can also do the loop-de-loop, as I will show you. Not that I really needed to, but yep, you can also blow up some huge planes, like that. Another thing that's weird about this game is that sometimes you'll press the B button and yet you won't actually fire a bullet, or 4 bullets, or rather. But yes, that's this game for you. Next up is of course Twinbee, the classic shoot 'em up by Konami. Yep, Twinbee, great game. Basically, you play as Twinbee, of course, and you shoot stuff. You can shoot bells to get power-ups. Like this. You collect it when it's blue, you speed up. Because speed and... no. What? Yeah. Yes, because I want to play this game properly. Or something. Okay, I want that. I want the double shot because I'm awesome. See, I can play Twinbee. I don't completely suck at this game. Sound effects are a bit weird, but it's kind of the charm of it. Ooh, now I have the shield because I'm awesome like that. Or the force field, or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, now I can just completely pwn the stage. 5 stages, and then it kind of loops, I think. That's basically this game in a nutshell. Probably should have the sort of shadow thingies like in Gradius, but I don't have them. Ooh, the candy, I want that. Oh yeah, spread shot! Spread shot! I might as well complete this stage while I'm at it, because I like this game. It's one of my favourites on here. As you might have noticed. Especially when you got the power-ups and they becomes like really easy. But yeah, not much more to say about this game other than it is a great game. It's probably the best shooter on here, really. Politics Gradius isn't on here, but... well, yeah. So have a quick go at the boss here, and yes, it is still recording, thankfully. Should be pretty easy with the spread shot, I think. Come on, appear. Oh, here he is. Basically, dodge all the bullets, and you should eventually win. Especially when you got the force field, it does kind of make this boss a bit easy. See? Nate does that little weird effect that you get in Super Mario Bros. 3, I think. And yeah, that's Twinbee. Ah, and the recording is back. Time for some more games with Battle City. Yep, Battle City is on here. And of course, it is, well, Battle City. I'm sure you know what Battle City is. I'm sure you've seen this on about 40 billion of multicarts. But there's a reason why it is on about 40 billion multicarts. Because it is a great game, and a pretty small one at that. Basically, you shoot tanks. I'm sure you've seen this about 40 billion times by now, so I don't think I really need to explain this game. A classic. to put it simply. A Famicom exclusive classic, but a classic nonetheless. Yep, you shoot stuff, you can collect power-ups every now and then. Oh, I wanted the power-up that the other one had, and I accidentally went into the grenade! Okay, do I really have to do a Bruno Mars impression there? Let alone an incredibly bad one. Yep, anyway, yeah, next game is... Ooh, I do apologise for the sudden jump cut, but my dinner was ready, and it tends to go cold pretty quickly, so yeah, that's what the break was for. So, next up is Ice Climber. Yep, it is Ice Climber, the classic. The Nintendo classic, of course. On the NES and on the Famicom. Good game, this one. Basically, you have to scale this mountain and then collect vegetables or something. Ask me why. Not sure what Eskimos have to do with vegetables, but then again, I'm not one, as you could probably guess. The UK may be up north from you Americans. But even, oh, you bloody collision detection. Yeah, collision detection's a bit of an arse in this game, should I say. Yeah, in this game. No, let's try that. Yo, you bastard. Yeah, the collision detection in this game is a real bastard, as you may notice. Other than that, though, it is a great game. Well, it's a good game. It's nothing. It's not going to set the world on fire, but it's alright. Game number 12 is Pac-Man, which is apparently spelled with a K for some crazy reason. Yeah, Pac-Man. Now, if you don't know what Pac-Man is, you kind of switch this video off now because you're a complete idiot. Granted, I'm a complete idiot, but you're a bigger idiot than I am because you don't know what Pac-Man is. But yes, Pac-Man, the awesomeness that is. Hopefully, ooh, yes, you are not killing me, purple ghost. Pinky, even though it looks more purple in this game, or this version. This was the purple one that keeps going after me. And yet at the end, it's always the blue one that ends up killing me in the end, which is a bit odd. Don't get bothered with the orange one, you know, it doesn't even try to kill you. The other three do at least try, and eventually succeed, because after all, it's Pac-Man, it goes on forever, pretty much. And if the ghosts don't get you, the kill screen would. I had that weird face they put on when you're like eating them. But yeah, Pac-Man, awesome. As you can clearly see. Finger there. Game 13 is of course Star Force, because every Multicart needs this game. But it is a good game. It's well, it's not Twinbee, but it's alright. And yes, as I'll show you, you shoot stuff, basically. And thankfully, this version is not glitched, unlike on the Kaiser 20-in-1, which is nice. It basically means that the game actually works. Ooh, that was close. Could have suffered an embarrassing death there, but I didn't. And that was the important thing. Oh, oh, no you're not. Oh no you don't. I have the power. Well, actually no, I don't have turbo power with this controller. Because Famicom controllers don't have turbo buttons, which is a shame really. Then again, I rarely have used turbo buttons anyway, so it's not a big deal for me. But yes, you can shoot stuff. And you can eventually get power-ups when you get far enough. It's like near the end of level 1 at least, but it just seems to be completely random as to when they actually appear. Come on, let's shoot the boss when he appears. Yep, there we go, he is down. Basically, you shoot these enemies and then you die. And then game 14 is Galvazar. Why they spelt it wrong there, I don't know. For some odd reason, the logo is missing. I don't really know why that is. In fact, this is the only multicard I know of that does that for this game. But aside from that, Galaga is an undisputed classic. An awesome game, if I dare say so myself. Although, it's probably just me, but the shots seem to travel a lot faster in this Multicart version. I'm not sure why, because it can be crazy, but it seems a lot easier than usual. Having played this many times, I can say that with confidence. I mean, as you can see, it's so easy in comparison to what I usually do. Hopefully I can get caught, but probably not. Oh, yes I will. Yay! Now a component of this game, just like that kid in War Games. Incidentally, War Games is an awesome film, in case you haven't watched it. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I just realized, I'm having trouble adapting to the awesome shotness of this game. Of this particular version of it. Yeah, aside from the fact that this game is way easier than the, aside from the fact that this game is a lot easier than it should be because of the faster shots, it is Galaga. It's as simple as that. I mean, as you can see, as you can see, it's so easy. I just completely butchered that level with my super duper awesomeness of this hacked version. I mean, as you can see, the challenging stage isn't even that challenging. Okay, I missed one, but still. Game 15 is, of course, Galaxian, because with Galaga, you need Galaxian, don't you? And see, they even left the logo in this one. Now, unlike Galaga, your shots don't travel incredibly fast. They do, however, tend to miss the enemy quite a lot of the time. So, unlike Space Invaders, you can't shoot the enemies at the back. Or, well, you probably can, but I've never really managed it myself. But yeah. Galaxian, classic game. Not quite as good as Galaga, but oh no, certainly a lot more challenging on this Multicart. Because after all, with speed cheats enabled, which aren't supposed to be in the game in the first place, what do you expect? And yeah, 800 points because I'm awesome. Let's just finish this level, since I'm so close to finishing it. I'll probably get, saying that, I'll probably get killed now. Ooh, that was lucky. But yeah, that's Galaxian for you. What's really funny though is that usually it's Galaxian that has sort of like the speed cheat as opposed to Galaga, which I don't understand. Then we go on to page 1, which as you can see, 25 games. And the first 3 are liking games. I'll just quickly show you Royal Gunman, even though I can't actually play it on this TV. Yep, it's, well, Royal Gunman. Like I said, can't play it because I'm playing this on an LCD TV, and sadly I don't actually have a CRT TV in the house, which is a real shame because CRT TVs are better. But yeah, that's Wild Gunman for you. Not even going to bother showing you the other 2 because they're just exactly what you expect. Pinball is of course the Nintendo game, as you would expect. It's no Pinball Quest. Or that game on the Mega Drive where you can make your own levels, I think. Or Crew Ball, for that matter. Hell, at least that game had the Motley Crew in it. This one doesn't, as you can probably guess. Obviously Nintendo wouldn't go to the trouble of licensing Motley Crue, especially when they probably didn't even exist in 1983, I don't think. Actually, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that, though. Okay, I'm not doing too badly this time around, mainly because I haven't actually lost yet. But yeah, it's pinball. You have to, the problem with this game, though, is that it's more a matter of luck as opposed to skill as to how well you do. Another problem is that there's no tilt function. Of course, most pinball games, most video game adaptations of pinball do have a tilt function, but this one does not. Granted, you're not supposed to tilt the table, but people do it, and that's why they should have included that. But yeah, that's pinball. Next up is Circus, which, as you can probably guess, is of course Circus Charlie. Yep, it's Circus Charlie. I'm sure any Multicart aficionado like myself will know what Circus Charlie is. Basically, you do like 5 different events Like this one where you have to jump over coffee cups and hoops. I've said that line about 40 billion times already because I've played this about 40 million times. And yes, as you can see, pretty simple game. It's alright. It's, you know, it's having a game worth playing. And ooh, the B button jumps as well. I just felt testing that out just because I felt like it. Good game, this one. Game 21 is Kung Fu, which disappointingly is not the IRM game, but rather Yeah Kung Fu. Which is, of course, no Street Fighter 2, to put it simply. But, I don't know, it's better than Urban Champion at least. Although, granted, that really doesn't say much. You call me crazy, but, I don't know. Not a huge fan of this game myself. I'd have preferred the IRM game. Well, I've always been more of a beat 'em up fan than a fighting game fan. Mainly because I suck at fighting games, but but yeah. Yep, you attack this bloke who is cheating because he has a stick, and yet he's still lost. Oh, by the way, before I forget, one thing that's worth pointing out is that the music on this menu is actually taken from Booby Kids from the Famicom. And yes, I really did say Booby Kids because that's the actual name of the game. Don't ask me why they call it that, because I really don't know. Yeah, game 22 is Xerion. Now, what's weird about this version of Xerion is that usually you start off with 50 bullets on this game, but for whatever reason, this version starts you out with 32. To be honest, I've got no idea why they did that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's like, no, I'm not going to spoil it. Oh no! Oh, I was doing really well on this last time, but not so much this time. Game 23 is Macross, which, as you could probably guess, is of course the Namco game. And as you can see, you have, after this stupid intro, granted I've never actually watched Macross, but after this stupid intro, yeah, here is the game itself. It's a shoot 'em up, and a really difficult one, as I will show you. Not very good at this game, if I'll be honest with you. In fact, the only way I could actually get very far in it was to abuse a glitch, which I'm going to show you here. Yes, you go here, and you can very easily win, because none of the enemies can actually attack you. Which is kind of ridiculous, and kind of makes you wonder if they actually playtested this game at all. And yes, I do keep knocking the chair by accident. Sorry about that. But let's go on to game 24, which is Popeye. As you can probably guess, it is of course, well, Popeye. Starring Popeye the Sailor Man, as you can probably guess. Ooh, that was stupid. Not supposed to burp during a review, goddammit. There you go, what's Popeye gonna do? He's just gonna jump out the screen and beat me to death. Fortunately, I don't eat. Well, I don't have a. Ooh, throwing beer bottles or whatever those are. Can't really tell, to be honest. But Popeye just quickly pwn Brutus here.